Hi everyone, I'm Katie Quintana. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy this. Okay, today we are going to go over my top 10 baby boy names that I love but probably won't ever get to use. So a lot of them my husband doesn't like, well, most of these ones my husband doesn't like. A couple of them are just a little too popular for me, but if you saw my baby girl list, almost all of them were ones that were just really too popular because all the classic baby names are coming back into style. But my boy names are kind of all over the place. I don't really have a specific style other than not common for my boys. If you don't know, my boys' names are Zachariah and Nikolai. So obviously not super common. So just be warned, these are a little bit, well, they're not different. They're not weird. They're just a little bit less common. And the ones that are more common, the reason I won't use them is because they're more common. All right, so let's jump in and see the names that I have. So number 1 is Nathaniel. So I really like it. It's very cute. My husband isn't as big on it, and it's a really long name, like Nathaniel, not Nate or Nathan as much. So I know they would get a nickname, and I'm okay with both of those, but I really just like Nathaniel the best. Okay, number 2 is Xavier. I love that name. I think it's fun that it starts with an X, and I don't know. I think Xavier is a cute little nickname, but my husband thinks that nickname's way too girly, so he's not a big fan of this name. But number 3 is Gideon. I like it, and it's not very popular. My husband, not a big fan. So, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever talk him into it. He always is against every name I give him at the beginning, and then he usually is like, oh, well, I like that one. I'm like, well, I gave that to you, at the beginning of the pregnancy, and you said no. So, if we ever have a boy, we'll see if Gideon's on the list at the end or not. Number 4 is Benjamin. I like this name so much. I just think it sounds so cute. I don't really like Ben as a nickname, but I'm like, I guess I could go with Jamin or something. I don't know. But I love Benjamin, but it's super popular too. And we don't know any kids with the name Benjamin, but when you look on the baby name list, it ranks really high. So I'm not really sure where all the Benjamins live, but I don't want to use it and then have a whole bunch of other Benjamins around. So I don't know. It could always be a contender because I do really like it even though it's up high on the name list. Number 5 is Landon. I just think this name is fun and cute. I don't know. And it doesn't have really a nickname that would go with it, which I kind of like. For my boys, we don't use nicknames a lot. Like, I made sure they are names that I would like the nicknames that went with them, but we usually don't use the nicknames. So I kind of like that Landon doesn't really have a nickname. It's just Landon. Number 6 is Callen. I like that name. I think it's cute. My husband says I'm naming it off of NCIS LA from Callen, which maybe I am. Well, that's where I heard it. So that's where I like it, but I'm not naming it after his character. Number 7 is Alaric, which I think is a fun name. I like it, and I think you could use like Alec, which I like as a name on its own, but my husband doesn't really like it, so I think you could have Alec as a nickname for Alaric. So I like it, my husband still doesn't like it, and it also is a character on a TV show. So he feels like I keep naming him off TV shows. Then we have number 8 is Josiah, and number 9 is Isaiah. I love both of these names. Isaiah is more common, but I love both of them, but the reason why we won't really use them is because I have Zachariah, and I kind of don't want the same ending. I already trip over 4 kids' names, so if we added a 5th kid, I don't really want one that has the same ending or the same beginning syllables, or, we don't need to just make it harder on me. So even though I love Isaiah and Josiah, we probably wouldn't use it. And the last one is number 10, it's Ezekiel. And we really like this, and it was one of our contenders when we were having Zachariah. But I probably won't use it because the nickname is Zeke, and that's kind of the nickname that people do use for Zachariah. Like I said, not a lot of people use his nickname because we usually just call him Zachariah. but like my mom will call him Zeke and stuff. So if we added an Ezekiel, it would kind of make it hard with a double nickname that is the same. So those are my 10 boy names that I really love but won't be using. Hey, I hope you liked this video. If you haven't yet, go ahead and go check out my girls. I will link it above. Yeah, so these are really fun. I really like doing baby name videos because I love looking at baby names and planning baby names even when we're not expecting. So I love looking them up. I love coming up with unique names. So we will do more of these videos. But I also do a lot of homemaking videos, a lot of homeschooling videos, and Christian parenting. So if you're interested in that and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thanks.